releases. That's how long it's gonna take you if you make, and if you're able to be clean. Okay? But if you spend 2 years learning a giant correctly, then you're gonna learn everything else in 1 year. You guys understand that? But the thing is that we get rushed and wanting to go the giant around and let's make it because we're level 7. We gotta go around. Okay? It's better to go slow in order to go fast. You guys understand that? You wanna go slow. You wanna take your time with learning giants, tapping everything correctly. And I know it's boring. And the first problem is that, oh, the kid beside me is already doing giants. I need to learn them right now. If you think that way, you're gonna lose. You have to be very smart here. Very, very smart. And very patient. Not the kid that gets everything faster is the one that wins or the one that's better. It's the one that does it the best. Everybody does giants. Okay, you will get your giants, but that's not the question. The question is, how many things can you do out of a giant? Okay? Now, extremely important. Please make sure you're thinking correctly. Okay. This is, lay on your back. What's your name again? Grace, lay on your back, please. And grab the bar. Okay. When we do a giant, this is the way we want to come out of the giant, up on the giant. First of all, we have to have very strong candlestick. But remember, I'm showing you almost the end product. Okay? What you have to, all what happens before is what's gonna determine what happens here too. But this, I wanted to show you, this is the way you want to go around the bar at the beginning. So your feet over, and then you can here, then open up to this position. Don't go to handstand yet. Make sure you're hitting this shape, feet over, and then here. Okay, every giant that you do should look here, and then over. No handstand, okay? But in order to do that, you need to have, remember that taps that Sean made you do over there? That's what needs to happen first. Okay, but if you just keep going giant, and arch around, and legs around, that you're not gonna get anywhere. It's a lot better. And you know what, if you're level 7, who's level 7 here? Who's gonna start competing level 7? First year level 7. You know? Then if you really want to become an elite, go back a level right now. I bet you can do a level 6 routine, right? Easy. Okay? Then that's how we should compete. With something you can do totally, almost with your eyes closed, and then work everything else on the side. Okay? You always, my philosophy with the levels, you have to compete always one level down, so you're working the other one correctly. That way when you go to a level, you're totally prepared. When you're level 9, you should be able to do all level 10 skills already. When you're a level 6, you should be able to do perfect giants or working them. Okay, but don't go into level 7 because you want to learn your giants. Okay, giants is a giant process. 2 years. Learning the taps correctly, learning to do a 3/4. That baby giant on level 6, you know that one? That is extremely important. That's why it's there. If you learn it correctly, then you're gonna go progressing a lot easier. But don't rush your giants. Make sure you're taking your time. Don't just go around and don't celebrate just because you made it around. Okay, you wanna do it correctly. And this is the way. Now, let me show you one thing. Go again. Okay, out of this, when you do this tap correctly into here, you will bounce on a dismount. You will easy ginger. Okay, full out's a lot easier when you tap correctly. Okay, when you go around here, then you can blind a lot easier. You can fool a lot easier. Okay. Okay, so that's the thing. If you learn the giant, everything else is gonna come a lot easier. Okay. So make sure. Now, number one thing, and I know you worked over there yesterday, the drop. In order for this to happen correctly, the drop needs to be correct. The head position needs to be in the middle of the arm. Was it someone here I talked about the head position yesterday? No, it was in another group. Your head is the single part of your body that weighs the most. Okay, if it's out of line, it's gonna throw your body out of line. If it's in the middle, it's a lot easier to arch tap. Okay? Alright, so When you're dropping, I want to see everybody's head here in this position. And coaches, I want you to come and help this candlestick just going over, okay? About 3 times. Girls, before you do your giants, I want you to do 5 taps, okay? Then do your giants. Get it? Every time. Taps, then giant. Taps, then giant. Don't just get on the giant stuff, okay? All right, let's go.